Hi guys, welcome back to Random Rants with Renee. Okay, so I didn't really want to put myself out there, but it keeps telling me that's what I need to do, so that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully my story can help someone else who maybe has something along the same lines, or who has an experience that needs just a tidbit of guidance. I don't know. What I'm learning, I'm being guided to share what I'm learning. And what I'm learning currently is that I grew up in what my parents deemed to be love. It's what they grew up with, which wasn't they didn't grow up with love, so they didn't know how to teach me or love me to what I needed, because they didn't know how to love themselves. So I didn't grow up learning how to love myself or trust myself, because my parents didn't love or trust themselves, so they couldn't possibly teach me that, and they raised me the best they could, and I'm super grateful. But that left me with abandonment wounds that they were emotionally not available, and I used to be really hurt by that. I just didn't understand why they couldn't give me the love that I wanted, until I fully realized that they didn't have it to give. People can only love you from the love that they hold within. The love that they have. So I didn't grow up in a loving home. I grew up with a lot of jealousy, envy, competition between four siblings. I'm the oldest of four, and I just grew up thinking love was something that it's not. Thinking that love involved hurting each other, you know what I mean? Or competing with each other, or just trying to win affection. And so that's how I grew up. And it took me a very long road and a lot of mistakes to realize that wasn't love, and that's not what love's supposed to be like. And so it took me a long, over 10 years of doing drugs to really look at myself and say why do I hurt this guy? Why do I not love myself? Why? It took me a long time to really answer those questions. I tried really hard to run from myself. So and then when I finally started to dig deep and figure that stuff out, and I just started by little baby steps of loving myself, I quit doing drugs. I guess that's not a baby step, just kidding, that's a big step. But I quit doing drugs, and then I started doing yoga, and that was 10 minutes a day, whole 10 minutes. And then I quit smoking, and then I just started doing little things to love myself, where I just kept chiseling off the hatred for myself, the things I was doing that wasn't loving myself. And I still have many of those that I still am chiseling it away at. No judgment here, guys. And then the more I started to love myself, the more life started to love me back, right? And then the more that I began to trust myself, the more life began giving me reasons to trust myself. I don't know how to explain that exactly, but what I'm trying to get at here is now I'm in this position where I have manifested this beautiful, and I mean beautiful, life for myself. I literally am so grateful. And I find myself, because it's completely opposite from what I grew up with. It's literally loving actions, literally loving things. I find myself trying to push this wonderful life away. I'm I don't deserve this, and so I find myself just self-sabotaging, because it's nothing like the other shoe's got to drop, It's what Renee's ego, is trying to tell me. There's my toddler. He's watching Miss Rachel. What I'm getting at here is I can trust myself. I can trust the life that I've manifested for myself. and I can trust that I deserve good things and that I don't need to sabotage all of this amazingness just because I'm scared of the unknown. And I'm scared of losing something so great, of losing all this greatness that I've manifested. You know what I mean? So that's like also like from childhood. It's all from childhood. But so fear, false evidence appearing real, is trying to tell me that I'm going to be hurt, that I'm going to be left, that I'm going to be abandoned, that I'm going to be hurt. So I search for all these reasons or all these ways that I could possibly be hurt trying to protect myself when I'm just supposed to be. I'm just supposed to enjoy this magnificence that I have manifested. I'm just supposed to like live my freaking life, and so are you. That's me coming out of survival mode. You know what I mean? And my ego is kicking and freaking screaming. She's like, no, you need to be under my control. Listen here, you little... So, I don't know. This is out of my comfort zone. This is me putting myself out there, hoping that my story can help someone. Hoping that it does help someone. Because you deserve good things, and you deserve to manifest wonderful things. Co-create your best life. That's what we're here to do. We're here to co-create our best lives and love ourselves and love everyone else. I mean, just because people say love everyone doesn't mean you have to be picking up every freaking rando out there, you know what I mean? Not that. Just like love people from a distance. Love those who have hurt you. Forgive those who have hurt you, you know? So that's what I'm learning. And it's a beautiful journey, even though some days I feel like, what the... You know, because it's my ego being mad that things don't go my way. Every time. It's always that. When you're not supposed to control the flow of life, you're just supposed to go with it. You know, or that's, you know, my experience. I feel like Talladega Nights, what am I supposed to do with my hands? So yeah, I literally hope that helps anybody that's, you know, whatever. And if it doesn't help, I'm grateful for you watching, and I'm grateful for you here, being here. And I hope you have a fabulous day, and thank you for coming to Ranaes Rant.